just laugh at life, man. You ain't laughing, you ain't living, baby.
It's your boy Isaac, aka G.
It's your boy Mo.
Ooh, yeah. Hello, bonjour tout le monde. Hello, salut, all that good stuff. This is your boy Isaac.
It's your boy Mo. What's up?
And this is Laugh at Lavi. Saga Fête, peoples.
What's going on, y'all?
Let's go. If you don't know already, man, Laugh at Lavi is a show that basically speaks to our Haitian roots as well as our American roots, I guess, because we were born here, but our parents are from Haiti. But we also like to dive into the other cultures and learn about them and also teach them about us.
Mm-hmm. And compare our cultures as well.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, the main reason that we do it is because we like to laugh, and we feel like one way that we connect all cultures together is through laughter and through love and through life experiences.
100%.
Before we usually start our show, we started off with a prayer. So I'm going to go ahead and get that started right now, and then we'll get into it. Father God, we thank you for another day, for another time to come before you and to come before our audience and have Laugh at Lavi. I pray for today's show. I thank you for the topics that you've given us. I pray that, Lord, as we go about them and talk about them, I pray that we would speak with your truth, but with love and laughter, Lord. We ask these things in your name, Jesus. Amen.
Amen. Okay.
So what's up, bro?
Man, chilling, bro. You know, just surviving another week. You know, God's willing. You know what I'm saying? In today's society, which is not a walk in the park.
I knew I was gonna get you. See, before you even get into it, you're supposed to be like, hey, make sure y'all follow and Laugh at Lavi. Make sure you subscribe, like, and all that. You know,
make sure y'all tap in with us, man, in the YouTube, the Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat,
all the social media
and even
platforms.
we have a website, www.laughatlavi.com.
And then how do you spell that out for them?
LH.
My God. Oh.
Let me take the sip of water, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, hey, take over. Take over real quick, bro.
Please make sure that yes, you are please following, liking, and sharing the Laugh at Lavi page and the Instagram and the YouTube and the Facebook and the TikTok and the Snapchat. That's LAUGHATLAVI. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That is for all of our platforms. LAUGHATLAVI.
You put those glasses on. Are they prescribed?
Yeah. How about that? Since you want to be a hater.
Why?
That's what you want today?
Nah, bro. You started with me. Hey, listen.
I didn't start with you. You spelled it bad. You did a bad job.
Your boy had a bad day today.
So that caused you to spell Laugh at Lavi incorrectly?
Hey, you know what? Guess what?
What are you gonna say now? Please.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. This is our show. This is our program. This is what we bring to our audience, and we're not even spelling it. Well, not me, but you can see who's not even spelling it correctly.
First order of business.
Right.
Can we just move on? They already got the tap.
So in other words, what you're trying to say is you don't want to still be on the spot because you feel like, you know, why don't you just take accountability and say, I need to do better?
Laugh at Lavi family. We're in 2025, and I assure you, bullyism is still real.
I don't get what that means. Am I bullying him by just trying to make sure that he does this correctly?
And I know, but dang, you lingering on to the fact that I misspelled Laugh at Lavi. I mean, everybody make mistakes, bro. Shout out to Hannah Montana. But y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, with that being said, it was Mother's Day this past weekend. So with that, first and foremost, I want to send a shout out to all the beautiful mothers all around the world. Okay, that definitely watch our show. I want to let you guys know that you ladies are appreciated. We know that we just shouldn't celebrate you for one day, but for all the days throughout the year, the 365, because the work that you guys do, the effort that you guys put in to keep your families together, whether you're
the whole 365.
Yes, whether you're single or married, you got a fiance, boyfriend, or you're doing it by yourself. For all the mothers out there doing it, We appreciate you. Here at Laugh at Lavi, we appreciate you. At least I do, because obviously Mois doesn't think you need to be celebrated all
I did not say that.
365. That's what you just said. You said all? Like, that's a lot. Like, that's what you just said. That's what you just said.
I want to clip this too.
Yes.
Listen, I get, you know, your mom brought you into this world. Mom, my dudes, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
But like, my man said to, appreciate, not just only appreciate them on one day, appreciate them throughout the whole 365. My whole thing is, bro, 365, maybe 250 out of the 365, you could appreciate your mom. Because, bro, let's be real. We love our mothers. But
ladies,
sometimes one could be misunderstood.
I'm letting y'all know right now, you have all the right to go after him in the chats. Whatever you gotta say, whatever you feel.
So moms don't be wrong sometimes?
Hey, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up, because that's one of our conversations today, and I'm gonna bring that up. Great.
Come on, man. Look,
we're just shouting out the moms right now, man. We're just shouting out the moms. And guess what?
250 days out of the 365 days.
And listen, I love all moms, but Haitian moms, y'all got a special shout out because y'all different about it, okay?
Mm-hmm. All those moms.
The way y'all love, the way you're passionate for your kids, like, sometimes y'all can't stand us, but y'all ain't going to let everybody else know. Nobody can talk about y'all kids like that.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Like, if the police come to the house and say, we probably did the crime. The kid probably did the crime.
I think they're going to...
Y'all going to snitch. Wanna know why? Because you know that he shouldn't have been doing that. He knew better. And that's okay. We love that about you, moms. And on top of that, how many other people can say that they have 2 Mother's Days?
Oh, yeah.
We got 2. They got 2. Y'all celebrating another Mother's Day in 2 weeks. Or in a week. A week or 2. Whatever.
The last Sunday.
At the end of the day, they got 2 Mother's Days in the same month. Shout out to the Haitian mommies out there, man. Love y'all.
But at the same time, sometimes take it easy on us sometimes,
Oh my God.
Take it easy, you know what I'm saying? Look,
are you going through something personal that you want to talk about?
No, nothing. I'm not gonna talk about nothing personal, but I'm just saying. You know what? Somebody said.
It's just the way that you're saying it and wording it.
I saw clips on TikTok. I forgot who said it. Just because like after you get a whooping and then your mom cook for you, thinking that everything's straight. Nah, but sometimes, bro, it's still smoke, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's the Haitian apology. That's a Haitian mom's apology.
They let you watch
TV. They beat you
and
then they cook for you. Hey. They come into the room.
When's the last time your mother apologized to you for something that they must have done 100% that it was their fault? When's the last time they apologized for that? Mothers in general.
Let me come back to you because we got a show to do and I don't want to take that long thinking about it.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so Haitian mom's apology is definitely like they're going to call you and then they're going to come into the room. And then they're going to act to see what they're doing. And they're going to be like, hey, they're going to cook your favorite meal or partially maybe your favorite meal and let you know that it's on the stove if you want to eat. And majority of the time, you let it slide. Especially if it's a grill with bun and pizza. You going to go eat that.
I'd rather get roasted by my friends. I'm talking about bullied, humiliated by my friends than getting roasted by my mom.
Jeez.
Because your mom know you.
Oh, yeah.
Your mom know you, bro. In and out. She gonna expose you, boy.
That's the worst person. I think that's the worst person to try to like make fun of, clown, or anything. Your mom or your dad, I think that like those are not the people you want to mess with when it comes down to roasting. Cause y'all did stuff that you forget, but your parents, they remember.
Yup.
And that's the thing. Kids, be careful about how y'all talk about y'all parents and how y'all say things, okay? It's the reason why it's in the Bible where it says, kids, honor your mother and dad. There's a reason why God said that, because God knows.
Ephesians 6.
Ephesians 6?
Yeah.
That's an Exodus, buddy. That's the 10 Commandments.
I thought Ephesians 6 says that always respect your
Yes,
parents.
It does, but also if that was the first commandment of the 10 Commandments, kids obey not the first, but one of the commandments in there. The first one is love God with all your heart. But yes, you got to honor your mom and dad. Mm-hmm. A lot of y'all kids out here, y'all in jail or, some of y'all, some of y'all have been kidnapped or whatever. Y'all ain't honoring your mama and dad.
You been kidnapped, bro?
No, I ain't been kidnapped. Real talk. I think if somebody ever tried to kidnap me, they give me away. I think they literally just like they wouldn't want to have me as a because no. Like my parents, listen.
If somebody managed to kidnap me, I'm just gonna give up. Be like, yo, bro, it's over with. It's over with.
Mois,
Just
all I
tell
gotta
me.
do is offer you some tacos, bro. You would have hopped in the truck,
Hey,
bro.
see, you trying to roast? Big mouth ass, small head ass. I'm about to get you. Yo, see, hey, Lavi family, y'all heard it here first.
Woo!
Man came at me. Now, if
They would have offered Mois some tacos.
first of all, tacos is not even my favorite food. Offer me pizza.
Bum. You see?
But wait,
you would have been right in there.
let me ask you something.
Okay.
What are they offering me?
Do you have pepperoni?
You talking about for them to kidnap me? They just gonna snatch me up? What is a negotiation, bitch?
What you mean? That's how they get the kids. They act like, oh.
I'm a grown ass man. Fuck,
you still gonna hop in the car
I'm talking
for
about
that.
they.
You know what? First of all, bro, I'm not doing it. You're not about to tombe on me. I would never do that, bro. You crazy?
That's the only way you're gonna kidnap me.
Yo,
That's the
I'm
only
not
way
doing
you
that,
can
bro. You're not
kidnap me,
falling
bro.
on me. I would never come from behind you and do this to you.
Get in the
so
gym.
you can tombe on me. You
Get
gonna
in the
got
gym.
it like that on bro. Hell,
Get in the gym.
hell, Mois, hell,
Get in
nah.
the gym.
Forget that, bro. Forget that. I don't need to kidnap
But
you. Then.
anyways, yeah.
Forget that. What?
You know what?
Anyways, let's get to the while we were on Mother's Day. We were on Mother's Day. We went to somewhere else. You were talking about can women or moms do wrong? And that's the next thing. Is a woman's intuition always right?
Hell no. Now listen, ladies, and take it however you want. I'm not. Sometimes that jump be true, but I feel like depending on the situation, I feel like y'all be forcing that intuition to come out, bro.
Oh my
Y'all be
gosh, bro.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? Let's be
Oh
real.
man.
It's one thing if y'all get the intuition spontaneously, but like I feel like
What's a spontaneous intuition?
like it's just like this nigga is this. I know this nigga's, you know what I'm saying? When it randomly happens, I know this nigga out with another girl, or this nigga out there,
He cheating or something.
or watching the show without me.
So now, when that happens, do you feel like that's like BS, or is that like that could be?
Bro, hey, you know, I have sisters, and I have a lot of women in my family, and I know a lot of women, and sometimes the intuition be true, but sometimes I just feel like they be using that as like a.
Okay, so tell me what you mean by that. Go ahead.
Let's be real. I feel like you know, it's vice versa too. I don't know if is intuition only for men, only for women. Because I don't think niggas be thinking like overthinking like that.
Well, that's the thing too. Sometimes I don't think dudes, and see, this is my thing. I always say this. Guys have this mindset like, oh, like when they got their girl, like, oh, I got my girl, I'm
we
good.
locked in, yeah.
And it's like they never put it into their mind like she could be out here cheating.
Yeah.
But I've been out several times. I've been out several times where I done seen people that I seen them, they man. They're a couple. And then when I'm out again, and I'm, that person is by themselves, that's a whole different thing.
That's a whole different thing. But yeah, back to the intuition thing.
But yeah,
I feel like.
do you feel like a woman's? So obviously you just said,
you know what?
You just said hell no. So that's.
I feel like I'm not saying all the time. Sometimes the intuition don't be true, but I feel like at the same time, I'm not saying every woman, but a lot of women be weaponizing that intuition. Thing.
Give me an example of that.
So like, okay, let's for example, like a Tyler Perry movie. The nigga might be very faithful, loyal, whatever, but something deep down, it's like she want to find a reason that he's not that perfect person. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like she's trying to find that flaw and whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, yeah, but let me Google the definition of intuition first.
Okay.
Because I don't want to.
Because usually it's just like a feeling that you get when something's up, like your awareness goes off. So like usually I would say, okay, matter of fact, ladies, can y'all comment and let us know, do y'all think y'all intuition is always right? When you think something might be going on, is that truly the fact of what's going on? Or have you guys been wrong and have it just been a big old assumption where you guys were totally wrong? Y'all let me know. I would love to hear from you. Definitely all the Caribbean islands, because I know y'all got your own intuitions and the way that y'all come about stuff too. Like for me, excuse me, when my mama, boy,
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
when my mom thought I was up to no good, okay, so I know it's hard to believe me being bad. I completely understand. I
wish we could pull up this
I'm an angel.
Kid
I get it. Look at me, dimples. I know it.
Barely.
But there were times where I could have been mischievous, okay? And whenever I was going to be mischievous, my mom, she would have a dream that I was messing with snakes or there was snakes somewhere around.
Yeah,
me.
so
I don't know if it's all women, but I know for a fact with Haitian women, I know that's usually one. At least for my mom, she always would tell me, she would call me up and she would be like, I don't know where you at.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who you with, but I just had a dream and you're around some snakes. Like it's snakes trying to get you, Isaac. Wherever you at, Isaac, you need to get from around whatever you at. And I'm telling you right now, 9 times out of 10, Mom was right.
Yeah.
That's 90%.
See, now that's what I was.
That's 90%.
So let's circle back to what I was saying.
Okay.
That spontaneous intuition, like it just randomly happened. That's a random one. The dreams.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then I did hear anything that has to do with snakes in the dream is usually like bad juju.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That and apparently eating in your dream is a bad juju as well.
Really?
I just found this out, bro.
I don't know about all that, but okay. Eating in your dream.
My dudes had a dream that I was eating. And I walked into that one. We're going to edit that.
No, the heck we not. We're going to leave that one there. That was a good one. That was great. Man.
So, here's the definition of women's intuition.
Okay, go ahead.
It's described as an innate or deeply ingrained understanding or feeling about a situation or person, often without conscious reasoning. It can manifest as a gut feeling, a hunch, or a sense of knowing, often proceeding to logical. Anyway, long story short, yeah.
Well, then, yeah, I can say that that's definitely wrong. Because there's sometimes women be thinking a dude is a F-boy and he's a totally straight up dude.
A nigga just be chilling, bro. There's just been this trend going with since you dabble into the video games.
Yeah.
You know, I saw this trend of like, you know, women pranking their dudes, deleting their My Player or like their career player, like something. You know, I don't play video games like that, but like I done seen marriages.
Yeah, like don't
start falling apart because if that's the nigga's piece, he's not out here cheating or doing something that he's not supposed to do. Let the nigga play the game. Like I told the ladies last episode, fellas, play the game. You feel me? It's probably irrelevant what I'm saying. Do you understand what I'm saying?
You're saying at the end of the day, stay home.
Stay home and play the game, man. For real.
You know what I'm saying? Then you're not in these streets. You're not out here doing the dumb things. And what he's trying to say is, ladies, if you want to stay home and just play the game and he's not bothering nothing, let that man just chill in peace. Make him a sandwich. Chill with him. If anything, learn how to play the game with him.
Nah, they want to spend quality time. But like, bro, if you got like a spare hour or two,
yeah,
man, go hop on that game, man.
But at the end of the day, what he's saying is it's better for him to be home than out here in the streets with these other dudes that, you know, because y'all know, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, in every friend group, there's one person that's up to no good. Okay? I'm like, who you talking to? Bro, I don't know what that's supposed to be, but listen, I know you ain't talking about me.
Bro, I steer out the way, brother.
I know I do, so I don't know what you talking about.
I'm just...
Oh, all right? Because I'm like, what, you a shin dog kid, the heck? Don't come for me. And all y'all should die.
Double down, call me a dog.
Nah, yeah, you a shin dog kid.
But, you know,
straight up.
Listen, but you know, thank God we're Haitian men because we don't do none of that.
Exactly. Haitian men don't cheat.
So
that part. Haitian men do not cheat. And I can look at y'all and look.
I posted something on my story.
Haitian men don't cheat.
I posted something on my story.
But yeah, man, in terms of, yes, women's intuition, I think sometimes it can be right, but also sometimes it can be wrong. I think sometimes if a woman has been, this is when I think a woman's intuition might be a little bit off. Okay. If she's been burned in the past, And she hasn't fully healed from that, you know what I'm saying, that situation. And vice versa too, dudes too, you know what I'm saying? Dudes, whatever. Like if you've been burned in a past relationship and you haven't fully like moved on, because you can't bring that PTSD to a new relationship. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that the PTSD is never gonna like pop up in that relationship. It will, but you got to be willing to be honest with that person and let them know when it's starting to happen, or when you feel that way. Be like, hey, look, I'm letting you know right now, this thing that you did right here, not saying that you meant to do it or whatever, but when you did this, it just brought back a feeling in me. You get me? Instead of like holding on to it and be like, oh, that person's doing something, and then you start to put stuff in your head. Because sometimes, bro, you be putting stuff in your head and you be totally wrong, bro.
Ooh.
Oh, now yeah, huh?
But I didn't eat.
Yeah.
Listen, Isaac. I remember you brought something up about being honest to your significant other or your spouse or whatever, your girlfriend, whatever. And I said, bro, and I still stand by this to this day. What I don't know won't hurt me. If you wanna talk about like certain past things, bro. If you know for a fact, like fuck it, let's bring it up. Body counts, for example. Okay. So like if a girl, you don't want to know your girl's body count. I don't want to know. I put it like this. So let's say you're talking to a new girl or whatever, and she had a 2-man threesome. I better not know. You don't care to know. I don't want to know. She had a threesome with a guy and a girl. At the end of the day, you don't care to know anything about that. Her past. Because do you at least want to know her? I'm being realistic. That's gonna it's gonna mess with your psyche in the relationship. You're right. And okay, my question is this: it's like I'm gonna feel like crumbs type shit. I'm gonna ask you a question then. Do you at least want to know that she's healthy? Oh, 100%. I need to see that my chart. Okay, so that's all right. Because vice versa. We definitely look on this show, man. We want y'all to. I'm not here to tell y'all to go out here and be having sex. That's not what I'm telling y'all to do, because that's not what I believe. My faith believes that you should be married. Now, am I saying that I done did that in my life? No, I'm not perfect, okay? Just be quiet. I'm just going to keep it real. But at the end of the day, a saint is just a sinner. So I've sinned. I'm not going to sit there and lie. But at the end of the day, when you're trying to indulge in those types of relationships, you should probably be married. That should be the way to do it. But if you're not, and you're going to be out here living your life the way that you want to live it, be safe about it, man. Make sure you're getting checked. Make sure you're going to the doctor, and make sure that your partner is being checked too. And if you're not going to be doing that, please make sure that you're using contraceptives, condoms and stuff like that to protect yourselves, man. It's real life diseases out there. These diseases been here since I've been freaking a kid. And they got new ones now. So remember, okay? I just found out some new ones, though. I ain't gonna lie. They got new ones now. So, like, you still got AIDS out here. You still got herpes. You still got genital warts. You still got chlamydia. You still got gonorrhea. You still got what's the one where it make the girl vagina stink? BV? Vaginosis? Yeah. Bacterial vaginosis. You got all of that, man. So, like, at the end of the day, like, you got to be careful. Like, be careful, man. Like, these things are still out here. They're still running rampant. And it's getting even worse, to be honest with you. So, to be honest with you, a lot of y'all people out here that's like in a relationship and y'all out here trying to be in these streets, you need to watch out. Because you're going to mess around and bring something back to your woman. Or your man. Now, that's a whole situation you don't want. Just saying. Just giving y'all a little advice. Sorry I went on that tangent, but... It's very serious. People die off this, bro. I'm sorry. I had to go there. Anyways. Back to what you were saying about the honesty thing. Okay. Yeah, bro, I'd rather not know, bro. So you rather just not? Yeah, because... Yes, I get what you're saying. Matter of fact, there's a show on Netflix right now, Forever. I haven't watched that. But I haven't watched it yet or started it. But back to what you're saying. At the end of the day, I get what you're saying in terms of like, there's certain things you don't want to know because you just don't want to... Because once you know it, now it's going to play in your head. So you feel like you're that type of person, once you know something is going to play in your head. Man, come on, bro. I'm not. See, no, I'm not saying it's a petty thing. Listen. If you're built that way, you built that way. There's people that are. You're not the only one that might be built that way. If you're built that way, so Isaac, okay. So you would want to know certain things. I've known certain things about certain women, and I didn't like whatever. Okay, let me put it like this. Say that let's just say Palm Beach is small. Say that I'm dating somebody in Palm Beach. And there's niggas out here that I don't like. And if I make it adamant that, yo, I don't like this person.
Right.
And I found out, bro, you.
Later on in life.
That you.
Or before you or after you?
Anytime.
Oh, man. But if it's before you, she didn't even know.
It don't matter. The fact that.
Oh, man. Okay. That's crazy. Okay. Hey, let us know. Let us know how y'all feel about that. Put that in the chat. I want to know. Yeah, we're going to try to clip this part and find out how you feel about that. If your significant other was messing with somebody, that's fine. Say it again.
Do you want to know about your significant other's past?
There you go. Boom. There we go. There we go. That's it. That's the chat right there. Hey, next thing. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, I just want to shout out it's graduation season, so I want to shout that out real quick.
Oh, Prince.
All the graduations. Prince, you know what I'm saying? Angelon, that's our cousin, that's our family member that just graduated. And any other, the high schools, colleges, everybody that just graduated. Shout out Gigi. You know what I'm saying? She just got her bachelor's. Also, so any other the homies graduating and everybody graduating, all Laugh at Lavi family that's graduating, man, congratulations to y'all. Good luck on y'all future endeavors. I hope y'all get as much money as y'all can. You know what I'm saying? In the name of Jesus, because that's y'all deserve it.
100%.
Also, man, it's Haitian Flag Month. It's the month of May. So 100%. Please make sure all my Zoes y'all represent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They going, Haitian Flag Day is going down big in Miami. It's going down big in Orlando. It's going down big everywhere. In Broward. It's going down big in Orlando. It's going down big in West Palm Beach too. So wherever y'all at, make sure y'all tap in.
We definitely hit the streets.
We're gonna make sure we tap into. We're gonna hit the streets.
We're not hit the streets like that, but we're gonna tap in. We're gonna partake in the festivities.
We're gonna partake in some festivities. So we'll definitely be at one of these Haitian Flag Day events. We're gonna make sure to get some footage of that, and then let y'all know how us those do it when we celebrate our day, 1804. You know what I'm saying?
Type shit.
All right, man. So I got another question for you. Should you try to date if your finances are not good? Male or female? Should you? Okay, how do you feel about that? Dating and your finances. Like, let's say you a dude and your finances ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Like you going on dates. If if I put it like this, you're a dude going on dates, like checking your balance to see if you got it. Or you texting your homeboy like, hey, bro, spot me a quick 50 or 100.
Oh, no.
Do you think...
Man, go hustle. Go make that money. Hey, listen, 3 most important things before you... it's one thing if you're dating, but if you like dating to get serious and like settle, the finances got to be on point. And me being at this later age of mine, I'm not going to lie. I realize that junk now, how important it is, your credit got to be on point. At least have a decent amount of money in your savings for emergencies. And, bro, at least, whatever lifestyle you're trying to obtain, make sure you could afford it. Especially if you about to be with somebody, right? Say you trying to build a future with somebody, bro. Let's be real.
Now, you said something about like if you're trying to be serious. So if you ain't trying to be serious, you saying you can be out here just doing what you do?
I feel like it won't. Is it really gonna matter? If you are just frolicking, bro, lollygagging out here in the streets.
If you make it a lifestyle, it could be.
Okay. If you in your 30s, bro, and you ain't got...
That's what I'm about to say. Some people get lost in the sauce, bro.
If you're in your 30s and you're not working on, if your credit's not on point and you ain't got no decent amount of money in your savings...
We done been out and we done seen certain people that was doing this one thing 15 years ago, and it's 2025, and they on the same thing, bro. I'm lying?
Bro, listen... I try to listen, this is my testimony. I'm really trying to. Mm-hmm. I feel like I've made progress on that going out every week.
Okay.
Minimize my like drink. Okay, I'm not going to say, okay, listen, you have a drink every now and then, whatever. But like being in the scene, I know what you're saying, like being on the same scene every single time. You know what I'm saying? People want to start thinking like, dang, what this nigga doing for real?
Right.
I'm not saying, look, honestly, I could care less.
And then my thing is, because I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want a chick like that. Like if every time you go out, you seen a certain chick on the scene, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Is that the chick that you gonna want to date?
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Is that the one that you gonna want to take home to mom? Because that's my thing too. Like I wish that our guest would have came today because we could have had that conversation. Because that's one thing I was thinking. Like, bro, like when you think about the chick that you want to date, is it really like the chick that you find in the club, bro?
Listen, in rare cases, people find they significant other at the club. Right. But let's be real. That's not the place where you need to be looking.
Is that where you're trying to go? Is that where you want to find them though?
Nah.
But then I got another question, right? So we're talking about the finance part, and then I'm going to talk about something else because I want to know where you're supposed to go pick people up at. But anyways. So we're talking about guys, right? So what you're saying is as a guy, you feel like a guy needs to have his finances in order if he wants to be serious or whatever.
If you're in your 30s, yeah.
Definitely. I truly understand that. Especially I know in the Haitian culture, like my dad was telling me like back in their day, like if a man didn't have like a property, like have a property, like his own property and basically started building his house, like you better not even try to set foot in some dude's house talking about something you want to marry his daughter, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you already know what time it was going to be, bro. They was going to look at you like you was crazy. Because at the end of the day, like you having property and you having that stuff like that meant that you were doing stuff. So, so you can see even back then and even to this day, there's still a certain standard. But with women, do you feel like women have to be financially stable? When it comes down to them having to like wanting to date men or whatever like that? Or they can come into a relationship as is? Because I feel like there's certain women that come into a relationship as is, or they think that, it just is what it is. And it's like they don't feel like they got to bring, and I'm not saying all women.
Now this falls under the 50-50 talk right here.
Okay.
Honestly, I feel like there should be some type of like, compromise when it comes in regards of bills, especially if you have kids. It's a team thing. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? But like, growing up, from what I've seen, like from my parents, the men took care of the big bills.
Right.
And like the little small bills, you know what I'm saying? Like, the miscellaneous bills, the women took care of.
Okay. I get what you're saying. But I'm saying like, if you going into a relationship, does a female need to be financially stable like a guy's financially stable? Should that be something that, I think that, truthfully speaking, I feel like that should be something that a guy should have. That should be a boundary if he wants to have that boundary. Like,
yeah, because you don't want to clash. I feel like I'm trying to word things right because I don't want to be harsh. How many relationships do you think certain dudes get into, right? Where like they get into it and like they literally just spending money, going out to eat, doing this or whatever like that, and the chick she don't put nothing out. I ain't gonna lie. She get points if she's like, yo, bro, you know what?
Bro, let's be real. It's still women to this day that think, if they give up the juice box, that's a gift. Or like that's like a pleasure or whatever. Come on, let's be real. You know that's true. Bro, you know that's true. To this day, it's women that think, if I give you this, then that's basically like payment or whatever. It's like, bro, you can't. Listen, you can't pay for a meal, bro. You can't treat me out to dinner or nothing like that. So what I'm saying is like, because I can already know, like, I already know from this conversation, and y'all can definitely, please let us know how y'all feel, fellas and ladies, about the finances. Do you feel like men should be financially stable before they be trying to like have a relationship or try to date, and vice versa? But I already know for men, they're going to have that mindset of, yes, they think most men should, whatever. But should women? I think women should kind of be in that level too, because like, you hear like this is really this thing I be hearing is like this, like the dinner, like dinner is like one of the main, like people dinner dates are one of the most craziest experiences that you can have. When you hear, oh my gosh, a woman bringing her kids, like her 4 kids on a dinner date with a dude. And then is expecting him to pay for all of them with him, not even unbeknownst to him that he was going to even have to do that. Dude, and it's like, and then God forbid he's like, I ain't doing. You broke. You this. You ain't a man. It's like, wait, what? Now I get it. That's like an extreme case, but it's happened. You know what I'm saying?
me personally, and you know me, I'm gonna do the dash and then block her. How dare she pull up with them kids, bro? Without no prior arrangements? She just pull up with the kids? Or she's like, oh, I'm bringing my 4 kids. Or even more fuecan. Let me tell you something even more fuecan. Oh, I'm gonna just order this for my kids.
Right. Okay, perfect. That's even a perfect, even like.
Let me go use the restroom real quick, man.
Like, oh, I'm finna order another 2-3 meals or whatever to go. And it's like,
big
bro,
meals
like,
too. I'm talking about steaks, pastas.
But what I'm saying is like,
bro, nah, you're not doing.
Like, I get it. Like, you know, I get it. Dudes should definitely be financially stable, especially if you're gonna want to date, because like you're supposed to be the head of the household. You need to make sure that you run your household accordingly. Yeah. You're able to do it. But I like what you said about when you're with somebody, it's a partnership. It is a partnership. Like, when you get into a relationship, like, if you're in a relationship, y'all ain't married yet, hey, man, don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. I'm not saying, if y'all really building towards fiance and whatever, go for that. Shoot for that. That's exactly what you're supposed to shoot for.
You saying this, but I feel like, bro, I'm not saying all women. I gotta word everything perfect right. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot of women already come into the situation with that mindset, but a lot of men don't.
Okay, we about to get to that topic too. But what I'm saying is like, when you're partnership, if that's what y'all shooting for, once you into like a marriage or whatever like that, bro, like it ain't even 50-50, bro. It's 100-100. Like you help each other, like however it is. It's just a compromise, and I think people need to go into that. And that's the thing with most relationships, like. You got to have that mindset. Like you said, certain guys don't. You said that basically women go into relationships thinking about what, marriage?
No, they already got that mindset. Like, yo, I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket until that nigga put a ring or something. If the kid is not involved, you know what I'm saying? Amongst the two of them, it's until she get a ring, and then like, yo, she gonna call it. Bro, it's a trend going on right now, bro. Women are saying their farewells to like their exes or like, you know, guys that they've dealt with in the past before they get married, bro.
Dudes do the same thing. Dudes, bro, we talked about this the other day. We was talking about this. We said that if you're gonna get into a committed relationship, once you say, okay, I'm about to get into a committed relationship, all them other little groupies or hoes or whatever you want to call them that you had back in the day, bro, you gotta hit them up.
I thought we was talking about like if you got a friend of the opposite sex, like
bro,
you got to put up
I do
believe in putting up a boundary though.
No, for sure. But what we were saying is, period. Like if you're about to get into a committed relationship, I feel that once you know that if I'm about to make this girl the real, like the main, I'm gonna have to hit up. If I ever had whatever, I'm gonna hit these females up and be like, hey man, like
what?
What do you mean? Because they know like this is what's going on. So they know, okay, like.
So that goes to show y'all didn't even have no closure or resolve when y'all stopped talking then.
Who?
If you talking about hitting up your exes before you get married and shit.
Not even your exes, it's just, are you talking about like why you,
people.
Oh, you talking about why they fiancés and stuff like that?
Yeah, I'm talking about.
Well, yeah, they should have been cut down.
I'm talking about, bro, there's a trend going on right now. Women are, I'm saying women because I've seen only videos with women on it.
Okay.
They going to they fiancés are driving them to their ex house, letting they girls give their last farewell. They boohoo crying, bro, boogers and all. Bro,
I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. Look,
see, this goes back to another situation too, bro. What would you do if, like, you know, you dating somebody, right? And their ex dies and they boohoo crying.
Oh my God, bro. We're not getting into that right now.
Okay, all right, but I'm just saying that's
we're not getting into that.
Okay, all right.
At the end of the day, like, let's stay on the freaking topic, bro. The topic is at the end of the day, like,
appreciation.
Not even appreciation, bro. It's more so about us talking about do men. Well, we got on this topic now. Do men? Well, from what you were saying, I thought you had a certain way of saying it, but I feel like it's different now because I was thinking, do women go into relationships really thinking about committing more than men do? I thought that's what you were saying, but from what you were saying,
heard this saying, the men,
bro, let me finish, bro.
No, it's okay.
Go ahead, bro.
It's like, bro, you took the vibe out, bro. But go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, I say 3 words and then, anyways. But yeah, what I was trying to say was, you was trying to say that women still be having like they little things on the side.
If there's no ring, bro, I'm not saying every woman.
Mm-hmm.
Some women out here, bro, they be like, yo, they still got their options open. Until
Do you
they
blame
know,
them?
huh?
Do you blame them?
Please elaborate where you going to.
What I mean is, like, don't you think that it might, the dudes that they are dating or the guy that they're dating may also have options or whatever like that you still entertaining?
What if they don't?
You're saying what if the guy doesn't?
So when I go into any type of situationship, relationship, or whatever, if I'm putting all my energy and time and effort into one chick, that's just what it is.
That's exactly what I was about to. I'm glad you said that, and that's what I was about to say, bro. At the end of the day, if you about to start dating, you really got to go into that mindset of you want to commit to that person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't go in there saying, "Oh, I want to be with this person," but then still be like, "Oh, what's up with this or what?" You're not gonna commit, bro, because you always gonna think it's stuff out there that, like, you always gonna think it's other options out there to mess with, and that's how people get blinded and so jacked up, and that's the problem. I'm not saying yes to put all your eggs in one basket, but in the same sense too, you got to be smart about your dating.
Mm-hmm.
I've told people, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay for you to be talking to 4 or 5 people, because what you're doing is you narrowing down what you like, because you're able to see the different type of character that you like. Because that's the thing, a lot of people need to figure out the characteristics that they can deal with.
Okay,
so
that's the whole point of going on dates, like hanging out with a person to get to know the person.
But that's the problem too. We talk about this all the time, bro. Mm-hmm. By like the 3rd date, buddy in the guts.
Oh. 90 days rules should come back?
Bro, should it? 120. If it need to be 180 days. For real, bro. People got to learn how to get to know each other, bro. Like, I'm telling you. Like, I
asked somebody that if I asked a woman, yo, should we bring back that rule? They're like, she said dead straight up, I'm going to think you gay.
And then, okay, but now, you know what?
It's like we can't even, you know what I'm
saying? But then my thing is this, right? So you mess around and not have that 90-day rule, right? Then we go back to the topic that we just had about being financially secure, whatever. How do you even know if a dude's financially stable? A lot of y'all dealing with homeless sexuals. You feel me? Hobosexuals, homeless sexuals, whatever you want to call them. Dudes that ain't got nowhere to stay. They staying in your car, or they staying at your crib, driving your car, wasting your gas, picking you up when you get off work, you feel me? And then you over here mad. Why? Because you didn't even take the time to get to know the dude. If you would have went on 3 or 4 dates with him, you would have found out that he ain't got bread like that. He wasn't financially ready to date. He was just out here trying to find him probably somebody to pay for his whatever. But you wasn't ready to do that. And again, it falls back into that. People start dating, and before they even get to know somebody, they giving up the goods. Men and women, vice versa. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? But like
another thing too, fellas, even I want to say like the younger fellas, but any fellas, any age range. If you text her and she texts you back in like an hour, bro, she ain't messing with you, bro. She's at this point, she's your friend.
So you're trying to say if she doesn't text back swiftly,
if she fuck with you, she gonna text. Right,
ladies, is that true? When you messing with a dude, are you texting them back immediately? Can y'all please put that in the chat? We would like to know. Please make sure y'all comment below in the, during this episode.
Bro,
let us know.
I'm telling you right now.
Do you guys text back immediately? If you are into a guy, if that's the guy that you got a 10-minute messing with,
you got a 10-minute range. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you might be at work. You might, you know what I'm saying, be busy or something. You might have like an emergency or something.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, if she taking about an hour, bro, if she take a day to text you back and y'all just met, she ain't messing with you, bro.
Oh, she definitely got other people.
Nah, she's your friend.
She definitely got other people. No, I believe that. Yeah. Like, if she takes a day to hit you back, she got other people.
She not trying to get to know you, bro. Like, listen, you're like a fellas, you're the crumbs.
Fellas, you got to be mindful enough to have this in your mindset too. If she got over 1,000 followers,
we're gonna clip this too, bro.
I'm just saying.
If she got over 1,000 followers,
if she got over 1,000 followers, fellas, understand, bro. If you're in the DM and she responded to your DM, just know that you in there. But it's probably gonna take time depending on where you're layered at. If you hit her up in a day and she takes a day to hit you, that lets you know you're probably like number 5 on the roster, bro. You're really not the number 1 guy. She's more curious about you, and she's trying to figure out what you about. Fellas, now, depending what the other guys are doing in front of you, either you can advance or you can decrease. It all depends on what's going on in the front.
You can't maintain.
Yeah. But like, you can only do what you can do. You know what I'm saying? Make sure the conversation is good though.
Fellas,
conversation goes a long way.
After the first date, and you text her, did you make it home safe?
That works.
Listen, and she ain't text you back the morning. If it's afternoon, she done already got her day started, everything. She wouldn't worry about you, bro. Keep that shit moving, bro. Hey, God bless. It's other women out here, bro.
Fellas, don't just God bless her though. Be nice about it. Cause I'm telling y'all, most of the time what happens is it's like she's still dealing with a certain person. So she's still caught up on that particular person. So she's not like, so she don't know how to really whatever. But if the conversation's good, she'll be hitting you back or whatever. But she might go distant because her and the other dude or whatever. Look, at the end of the day, man, you can see that dating can be weird. Okay?
It's a scary world out here, man.
Listen, the main thing is to build boundaries for yourself. Know what you want to deal with and what you don't want to deal with. If you know that you don't want to deal with somebody that's going to have you in limbo, wondering if they're going to take a day to answer your text, a week, an hour or so, set your boundary. Let the people know what you deal with and how you go about your day. Okay? If you know you're not a texter and you're more of a person that likes to talk on the phone, let that person know. Okay? That's the problem nowadays. People ain't communicating. We're not being honest. The more honest you are with people, the better off you're going to be in life. Okay? Because then you're going to find the person that suits you. I think so. What you think?
If she hit you with that, I just been in my own world, brother.
Let her go, brother.
Hey.
Listen, if you've been hitting her up from time to time and she hit you up like vaguely and then immediately out of the blue one day she hit you up with the hey stranger.
Bro, hey. I was gonna say some ignorant shit, but nah, bro.
No, it's okay.
What you
about to say?
Let's react to some of these videos, bro. Hey,
you got some reaction videos?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Matter of fact, put the last one. You know what I'm saying? I saw this earlier today, Isaac. I just want to know. Oh yeah.
Paul Pierce says NBA players date white women because they hold themselves accountable and apologize more. What?
Hey, that's funny. Coming from Paul Pierce too, bro. We don't need to. You want to listen to that?
Yeah. Let me make sure I get this in context before I really cause. What? Okay. And he laughed. It's crazy, bro. Ooh. All right. Okay. He says that
this is a very touchy subject.
He said they appreciate you more and apologize more. Do I feel like white women? I don't date white women like that to know if they apologize or appreciate you more. I will say that
I see a trend.
I will say
NBA ball players tend to settle with the white woman.
Well, I will say too that I think there was research showing that ball players but I think that I don't know if that's just black people or brown people in general too. I think it's all women, but they said that there's a trend where most players that retire from They said most players that retire from the NBA, once they retire, they basically they get divorced. Like they get like the wives file for divorce, and they were trying to say that mostly like it's the black women or the brown women that usually do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't believe that's true. I think it could be all of them. You know what I'm saying? But
I feel like
in terms of like, I think it's just set up that way because to me that's a weird thing. Like I don't get that, bro. Like if you listen, I've grown up around black women all my life, bro.
That's what I was about to say.
Black women, Spanish women all my life, right?
That's what I said, bro. Like it's you.
I don't get how once I get to a tax bracket where I can take care of my family and a lot of people much more easily, that now, and this is no offense, no offense to my white people. White people, y'all are beautiful. There's certain white people, yes, y'all can be good looking. But my thing is this.
You can't be saying that.
Listen, my thing is this.
Everybody's beautiful, man.
Everybody's beautiful. All right, yeah. All right. My thing is, though, like, if I've grown up around that all my life, how is it now once I get to a new tax bracket, now all of a sudden this is what it's like? Did I always like want that in my life? Or is this like what's going on, bro? So like, in a way, when the girl said, are they much easier? I'm not going to lie to you. It is a stereotype that says white women are much easier in terms of like a friendlier approach, or like easier, like in the sense like just easier. Like they don't ask questions. Yeah. They don't ask questions. They don't question you. They don't like hold you accountable. They're more like yes men. Like they say white women are like yes men. Like they don't really be like, oh no, whatever. It's more like, okay, yeah, like, okay, yeah, sure, babe. Yeah. Where a black woman gonna be like, where you going? Like what you about to get into? You know what I'm saying? Like, and you gotta answer. And depending on the type of man that you are, and obviously too, I was hearing somebody say sometimes men feel like if they make a certain amount of money and that woman doesn't make that money with them, it's like they feel like they don't got no reason to be answering you. So here's my take on that. Like you said, you was raised. I feel like, bro, you are a product of your own environment, right? Hey, them boys who's hooping football, whatever, they probably was raised in the suburbs or like a predominantly white neighborhood or something. I'm just saying, you go to, bro. Hey, I done seen in some cases, bro, like where if a brother grew up like that, bro, they tend to be more attracted to whatever they see in their environment, bro. I usually look for what area that kid grew up in. If he grew up in Nebraska, he probably like white girls because there's a lot of white people in if they grew up in the Midwest, like Wyoming or Iowa, I'm just gonna think more than likely okay. But that's my only thing. Like when I see certain athletes that you're like, bro, like he didn't grow up in that type of environment, and he's with like a Shelby, you be like, bro, like, huh? So I can understand that, but again, do I agree with Paul Pierce's take about white women appreciate and apologize more? I don't. I just think that it can be taken that way. I think black women are strong women and they hold us as black men accountable, and they will definitely call us out on our BS when we're doing things wrong or we're not doing it correctly. But I do also know that they do appreciate us. There's nothing like being around a black woman, especially, our culture too. Like there's nothing like there's no better feeling. Like the way that they strengthen you. Like I'd rather listen, if I had to be in a boxing match and I had to have a group of people cheering me on, I want black people cheering me on, bruh. Like if I'm boxing, white people gonna be like, get him, yeah, punch him in the face, yeah. Black people like, get in that air, boy. What you doing? Black people gonna they gonna be like, come on, I ain't gonna lie. Like it's a different, it's a different strength, bro. They'll root in a sense, like get you more angry. Like, dog, come on, bro. You gonna turn up? Like, come on, bro. You gonna turn up, bro. I'm telling you, it's different, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Like, if I'm racing a race, I gotta run a race, and white people gotta cheer me on versus black people. Give me the black people to cheer me on. I'm gonna win. Break a leg out there. I'm gonna win. Yeah, you telling me to break a leg. John's telling me to break a leg. Black people ain't gonna tell you that. Black people gonna come up to you. But get up in that ass. No, black people don't be like, you better not let them nigga beat you. I'm just letting you know right now. You better. I know you're not gonna let them beat you. You sound like Prime. You know what I'm saying? Like I know you ain't about to let them beat you. I ain't gonna let them. I'm telling you right now. Or else they might pull up on you like, hey, look, I'm telling you right now. I got 100 on me. Nah, that's illegal, bro. Whatever.
I know
But
niggas. I know niggas whose careers got ruined in high school because of shit like that. But go ahead. Hey, play that second clip, man.
I'm just saying, man. If I'm getting cheered on, I want to be cheered on by what? Black people.
Don't put no money on it. Play that second clip, please.
I'm just saying, man. Gamble responsibly. Oh, we gotta put the whatchamacallit on. Yeah. Come on, man. All right, here we go. Let's go.
Haitian parents opposed to public beatings because Latino moms would be like, they'll threaten you in public, but they won't actually do it in public.
I think they're opposed to public beatings in America.
Oh.
In Haiti, I mean, it takes a village to raise a kid, you know, so if the neighbor catches you, you might get you behind beat. In Cuban culture, is it like a wait till we get home kind of vibe?
The Cuban Americans, for sure. And when you see a little kid stepping out of line,
yeah.
you see the mom like give him the eyes, you're like, ooh, Nino, you better behave.
My mom at church would give me the pinch.
Bro, you was lost.
I'm watching that,
yeah.
bro. I'm getting triggered, bro.
I was in Haiti one time, right? Now, I've only been beaten by my mom and my dad my entire life until that time.
It's a Royal Rumble in Haiti, man.
Bro, I go to Haiti, bro.
Yeah.
And my aunt is like, hey, she just took me a bath. Mm-hmm. She's like, yo, I just took you a bath. Don't be out here running around or whatever, right? Okay. I ain't gonna lie. I said okay. But then you see them kids messing around or whatever like that. Mm-hmm. My ass got to running around again.
Got sweaty and dirty.
Got sweaty again, right? Bro. I'm thinking she's like, oh, my deep papa love papa vini. Like, I'm gonna tell your dad when your dad comes. I'm like, okay. Well, before she did that, bro, she went, dog. As soon as I'm thinking like, okay, that's it. Like, okay, she gonna tell. Man, that lady went and got a belt and beat me on top of it, bro. Mm-hmm. First time I ever been, I'm like, wait, what's going on? Like, what you beating me for, bro? When Polo says it takes a village in Haiti, that is true, bro. Any listen. You can get it anywhere. And then the thing where the public beatings, Haitian parents aren't opposed to public beatings.
Back in the day.
What?
So back in the day was a different time.
Mois, I got beat inside of Publix one time by my mom.
Okay, but I just said back in the day it was a different time. Today you can't do that, bro. They're gonna call CBS quick, bro. No, CBS quick, bro. Listen. I ain't gonna lie. My mom told me, bro, she got in trouble one time in Haiti. Bro, the whole neighborhood tag teamed. Once the whole neighborhood found out, bro.
So you never got beat in public?
Me? 100%.
Bro, my mom...
Is church considered public too? Church?
Of course. That's in front of all your friends too, kid.
Bro, my ear is still healing.
Oh, they grabbed the Zola in front of everybody, bro. Yo, that's crazy,
you know
kid. Bro, I remember one time we was in Publix, bro. We got lost. My mom, we went in there, right? So I don't know about...
You got whipped in front of your friends?
Bro, I don't know about most... kids, but when you were a Haitian kid, you went to the store with your mom.
Don't get lost.
You had to be on her hip. Mm-hmm. Don't get lost. You losing your mom is the equivalent. I don't even know what that's the equivalent of, dog. That's like, it's like losing a lifeline, bro. It's like losing a limb. But the problem was we would always get lost in this one damn aisle.
The toys.
The one aisle. No, we didn't go to Toys R Us. My mom was...
No, they didn't have toys.
I'm talking about the grocery store. They had like the toy aisle, but there was only one aisle that we all got lost in. The cereal aisle. The cereal aisle, your mom be like, go ahead, pick the cereal. Now the three of us trying to delegate what cereal you want. Mm-hmm. Bro, I want to look at y'all. Nah, man. We had like, no, I want Fruit Loops. Nah, man. So we trying to figure out what we want. Whole time, my mom shopping. Mm-hmm. Bro, my mom would tell us, God, se man nan store, epi man nan machin nan nou pa avem, nou pa bezwen pe. Ma bregle nou. Mm-hmm. Basically, she was like, if I go inside this store and I finish all my shopping without y'all being with me and I get to this car and y'all not with me, just know I got something for y'all.
You know, I didn't believe I was in Kmart. I was in the toys aisle. My mom did say, yo, she's gonna leave me.
She left you.
I'm like, man, bro, this woman left me, bro. And guess who took me home? Thank God I seen one of like somebody who stayed in my neighborhood.
Did you get beat after that?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
And he still got a beating on time. Mm-hmm. He got left and he still got a beating. Listen,
I don't know how
when it comes down to beatings.
I was gonna come back home,
when it comes down to beatings, listen, for Haitian kids, You can get it anywhere you can get it. It is on site, okay? Anywhere you can get it, especially if you got you a Zoe from the motherland.
Oh yeah,
anywhere you can get it. Smackdown Central, bro. All right, what? You got one more video?
One more clip, man. The top clip, man.
All right, here we go.
Hey, this one, bro.
Oh God. Bro, that's a Dollar Tree?
That's a Dollar Tree, bro.
Yo, they tried to run somebody over?
Bro, they ran him into the concrete, bro.
Yo, run that back. No. I want to see that again. I got to make sure is what I saw. Yo, and they still got out of the car fighting.
That's that adrenaline, bro.
Yo.
You know, I've been seeing a lot of videos lately when, bro, be careful who you date because, bro, motherfuckers might take it there, bro.
Bro, listen.
Bro.
This crash out era is on a different level.
Bro, listen.
Yo.
You seen the concrete bricks?
People.
Bro,
hey, seriously.
Shorty got hit, bro.
Yo, we need to calm down. Okay? Whether it's taking a break from social media or whatever, we need to calm down. Because that was crazy. Bro.
I see this one video,
and
right?
she's got out of the car and still was fighting.
I seen this one video, bro. When Buddy, I guess he got into a fight with his girl. She's in the car. He knows she about to run him. It's like, it's normal for them. Bro, this nigga jugging the car and everything, bro. He's like, oh, he already knows what's gonna happen, bro.
That's crazy.
I'm like, bro.
Yeah, that's wild.
Creole word
Lavi, man.
Creole word of the day.
Creole word of the day.
All right, so Creole word of the day, ladies and gentlemen, is Tunde. There's so much significance behind this word.
Spell that out to him.
Tunde is spelled Tande. It means listen.
Yeah.
You look at your kid. Look at them little jits, bro. They're not, bro. Yeah, they're Tunde.
Yo pa Tunde.
They don't listen. Oh my gosh, bro. This words trigger me, bro. That's why I put it as the word of the day, bro.
A lot of y'all going through stuff right now because you pa Tunde.
I ain't gonna lie, you being a father, right?
You going through struggles right now in your life. Your mom and dad probably gave y'all some advice. Did you listen? Did you Tunde?
Hey, you a father now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And do you reflect as when you were a kid? Did you Tunde?
Not as much as I should have.
But now you have a daughter. Do she Tunde?
Yes, for the most part. The thing is, kids now are forgetful. It is a skill to memorize and to be able to memorize stuff, dog. Like it's a skill now for these kids. You remember how it used to be a requirement? How you had to remember your phone number? You had to remember certain things. Like, remember how you had to remember that? It's a skill now for kids to be able to pay attention in school. Paying attention is a skill, bro. But I'm not even gonna get into that. Listen, back to the Tunde. Listen,
bro.
You now Maggie. You with the man and you crying because he cheat on you.
Upa Tunde.
Your friends tell you, Maggie,
don't go to the club. For you. Don't go to the club.
He's no good for you. Okay. He's in all the girls' faces. Go talk to the nice Haitian boy over there. The Haitian boy, Gene, he's a good boy. He take care of you. He has good job. He takes care of business. He takes care of his mother. But no, you want a Jason. Jason talk, blink, blow. Now what? Upa Tunde? You don't listen. You know Tunde.
I'm telling you to go talk to Pearson, but you want to go to talk to Mackinson. Why is Mackinson like the?
I don't know.
Mackinson's like the. It's like the.
Hold on, Williamson. Now you mad because Keisha
American
has you at the after party in their car waiting for her to leave the party so you can go home like you the Uber man, like you the taxi. Now you the Uber Fakisha, okay?
But I'm
Go ahead. I'm telling you what.
I'm telling you to go through Bernadette.
Bernadette's right there.
Bernadette right there.
Bernadette right there. She makes diricole. She makes legumes. She makes a sauce pois.
Amen.
She makes the crab. She makes the griot. She makes the macaroni à gratin. She makes the bun and peas. But yet you want to go with Keisha to the party now. Guess what? You taxi man.
Yeah.
You taxi man, Williamson.
Taxi?
Parce que why? You know Tunde.
I'm going to be called you Taxi Son.
You know
Your name Taxi Son now, man. You don't be listening, man.
You know, listen, man. You know Tunde.
Tunde.
Okay?
That was a good little dialogue right there, bro.
Listen. Hey, Bobby. You wanted to go mess around with Lil Jackson over there, right? Nah, we ain't gonna call him Jackson. We're gonna call him David. Yeah, you wanna go mess around with David, not David. Me should say David, not David. David. You wanna go mess around with David over there.
We're not talking about our producer, right?
No. And now, he's stupid. And now, you keep picking on David because he dresses a certain way. Mm-hmm. Now, David, he gives you a bullet. Mm. Now, you, Jopete, eh? Tunde.
You want to be quiet now.
Yeah, and now you want to be quiet. Hey, they tell you, leave David alone, man. Leave him alone. Tunde. Listen, Tunde is good for you. Mm-hmm. Listening is good for you. Get you out of problems. God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth, people.
You're not supposed to just use 1 ear. You're supposed to use both ears. I'm a prime example. To this day, I still don't Tunde. To this day.
How the hell so you only use 1 ear, man?
They go 1 ear out the other. You ever heard that saying?
I guess.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, at the end of the day, man, we appreciate you guys for being part of the show. Thank you for, checking us out, spending this hour with us. Hopefully we gave you something to laugh about and also to think about. Hopefully when it comes down to the women's intuition, y'all can give us a heads up about what y'all think. Mm-hmm. Do you think that is true? Do you agree with some of the things that we said or disagree? Please give us your comments. Should people be dating if they're broke? Or if their finances aren't straight? Let us know how you feel about that as well, okay? Also, to the people that graduated, shout out to y'all again. Happy Mother's Day to you guys. Mm-hmm. Haitian Flag Month. All my Zos, please make sure y'all represent. Please make sure y'all safe with each other. Make sure y'all getting along. Please don't be out here bataing each other. That'd be crazy for us to be out here doing that type of stuff. Okay? Anything you got to say, bro?
Nah, man. It's a fun episode.
All right. We're going to go ahead and pray so we can terminate and get up out of here. Bet. Father God, we thank you again for another episode of Laugh at Lavi. Thank you for bringing us here. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to come spend an hour with our audience and our fans and our family just to talk about things that we feel are relevant and that I'm pretty sure people feel that are relevant and just probably don't have the platform to talk about, but hopefully we brought it to them so they can talk about it. I pray that it speaks to the people that it needs to. I thank you for all you do, Jesus. Thank you for who you are. Please continue working in our lives to make us better. We love you, Lord. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. And once again, if you're not laughing,
you're not living, baby. Laugh at Lavi, man. We out. New day off. And make sure you Tunde.